Years ago, my girlfriend at the time, now wife, had the worst neighbor directly downstairs. 4 times a week, he would go out drinking with his pals, come home at 3 a.m., start blasting George Michael on a stereo, and singing along until 5. Because of how the apartments were laid out, his living room was directly under our bedroom. My girlfriend would go downstairs and ask him to turn it down, and he would for maybe 10 minutes, and then he'd turn it back up again, keeping us awake for hours. One night, I'd had enough. I went down and knocked. He opened the door, and I could see he was very drunk. He made it clear he didn't give a shit we were trying to sleep, and that George Michael was more important than keeping the peace. Okay, that's how you want it? All right, cool. The next morning, bright and early, I took my GF speakers off the shelf, dug out 2 old extension cords, cut the ends off each, attached them to the speaker wire, and ran them from the stereo all the way down the hall to the floor over his bedroom. I was going to make sure this was a hangover he'd never forget. I dropped in a good OL Primus CD in the player, turned up the bass, and blasted it. We went out and got some breakfast and much-needed coffee and left the player on repeat. Things were quiet until he moved out a few months later.